Anyway, we're back. We're gonna. So I built how to say this? I built a God, now I can't even say it. I built. Great. Upgrade. So I'm looking for the stack upgrade. Iron blocks. Copper blocks. Oh. Okay. So. No, that's not right. That is, and then that is. And then gold. That one. And then that. So this is multiple numbers of stacks that can fit in force but slots by 4. I don't know. We'll just see. So if I put this in here, oh my goodness, that is kind of weird. That is kind of weird. Okay, anyway. I'm building a train station. And obviously this guy don't have the schematic on me. Is it in here? Oh god, where is it? It's probably in the machine. So I'm building a underground train station, and obviously the first step of it is these copper bulbs. Yep. It's big. There we go. The game was just frozen. But here it is. So we got a double platform along with a single platform over here. Obviously, I still need to clear out some blocks and stuff. But you can see it's mostly just granite, cut dripstone, along with some cut andesite and the copper bulbs. We're using the escalators here. Obviously, this doesn't go all the way to the surface. We'll have to extend it using some mud brick stairs as kind of like a smooth kind of roof texture. But we'll either have to what I'm gonna do is just bring it out a little bit more and then do a kind of another escalator to the top. But that escalator will come out to the surface. It won't have like a kind of roof over it, all these side bits. It would kind of just go up to the surface and then stop on the surface, rather than being covered in like this. But yeah, I built this. I had a reference photo I used. I do I do like it. It's very nice. Yeah. Very simple design, and then on this side, I have these, and then there's a little redstone contraption that makes them flicker on and off. When after a certain time, obviously. And then obviously the tunnels, and we're going to connect it up to other people's base. And obviously there's some people online right now. All of that. Yeah. So far all we have is 2 waxed exposed copper bulbs. Because copper bulbs need to be exposed before we can wax them. Or before we can place them, or I can just go out and place them all manually and wait for them to expose while they're just sitting in the base. Although doing it like this is a little bit more normal. And yeah, so right now I'm working on the granite because it's a lot. Almost. That's a lot, I have to say. That's a lot. So here we have in natural blocks 7,000 granite. I think I'll only need 5,000. But we can see. We can see. Yeah, we'll just take out 4.4 for the moment. I'll turn the magnet on. So there we go. So everything, it all goes into there. Funny. I need to... Holy shit. Look at all this. God damn. Okay, and now I need to use all this in the stone cutter. And make it the cut granite, this one. Shift, click results into backpack. This might take a while. Very repetitive process. Thankfully, it's through the backpack inventory. Not through the standard Minecraft inventory system. And then... after this, I'm going to put it back into the into the vault behind me. And then we can use my clipboard and right click it on the blaze burner. Stock keeper. And tell it that I want all of this granite and this cut granite. Oops. And then it will give me the exact amount, and then we can turn the rest into stairs and slabs and all the rest of the stuff that we need. And there we go. We sorted by count. If we take the stack out, we can't take the stack out. If we were to That's that's crazy. That is oof. Okay. Thankfully, we just have the backpack here, so we can place it there. And 4,400 cut granite bricks are going to go into there. Here we have a little precision mechanism farm thing. And then obviously the unloader for the mega chunk eater, which I used down here. Anyway, as you can see, we have some stuff, not all of it, because we will need 177 cobblestone, so that's correct. We will need 59, 92 dirt, 1 sticky piston, and 1 observer. That is not true. We're going to need so many more sticky pistons and so many more observers. We're going to need some redstone. I don't think this is done properly. I'm going to have to go through and fix up some little issues, like the light flicking machine. Where's the trapdoors? Industrial iron bars, 26. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But the industrial iron trapdoors... I may have removed some stuff from the list, because in my schematic, there is unfortunately a creative motor that I left, because I am stupid. So if we go put this back in, we can see creative motor, we don't need that. 2 torches. We're going to need a bit more than 2 torches. 2 tracks. We don't need 2 tracks. Other than that, you know. So, cut granite bricks. If we go back over there. Here. Does it? 3,000. Okay. Well, it's going to give me all of this. So I'm going to unfortunately have to accept it. God. It's a lot of packages. And then stone, chain, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're going to stand up here. We might have a storage problem by the end of this. Okay, well that one broke. There we go. I think it's the lag of all the cut granite bricks. We're gonna need a whole lot more observers than that, I have to say. There we go. Now we put the clipboard in and we see what's left, which is gonna be a lot. We can add the train tracks in last. So, all the cut granite bricks. So we need 20 stacks, which is 1,322. Then, oh god. 1,322 divided by 2. Divided by 2? Is that correct? Is that correct? 1,000. I'll see how many we have left first, because I think they'll be in the unsorted section. Apparently not. I did have a few extra copper bulbs. Redstone. Fuel. Where are they? Are they in... Oh, they'll be under create. There we go. So we're going to need a couple more than that. We're going to need 1,000. Wait, no, we're going to need half of 1,233. So half of 1,233. Let's find it out. So 1,233 divided by 2 is 616.5. So 643 should do us enough for slab-wise. Let's pick this up. I put them in there. And I put these in the stone cutter. We're going to go slabs for 400. Bam. If we went a little over, it's completely fine because I have pretty much umpteen amounts of this stuff. Or you could say unseen amounts of this stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Missing over half a stack. Perfect. I think 20 will be just fine. Yeah, we're going to fill this up very quickly. Now, unfortunately, this farm that I built in the last stream, well, we had a few errors with it. Ew. We're going to have a few more errors with it if it doesn't start making some charcoal soon. I'm gonna need to lock that. Unfortunately, something broke. Yep. This farm is just not great because I built a little honey farm extension to it, honeycomb farm extension to it. But my biggest problem is the fact that we're dropping shit, so much shit. What the fuck? This vault is full. Because this is full. Because this is also full. Because this is all broken. I hate this, I hate this. And then, another thing they did is they removed the recipe for gunpowder on the server, so now everything is just going down there, downhill, so I can turn, so I need to turn that off. So everything is just like shit, and then I added this experience farm, which has stopped working. Okay. Half my fucking shit has stopped working. Oh my goodness. There's so much flint everywhere. That is one part, that's one side of the problem. The next side is it's not wanting to work. Okay, that should be fixed. And fix the andesite alloy problem. Should eventually fix the... the other problems. So, first of all, we can remove blackstone. Remove the stone. It's not being efficiently pushed through the system. Also means now we can collect some cobblestone from down here. But look, it's doing good for a farm that's only working half the time. It's also only working with half power. Remove that one, and then that one. And it should all be fixed. It's a little... I think it doesn't like... There we go. Now it's all fixed. And if you ever just want to fully upgrade all your gear, you have to do it very quickly. And do that. And everything will be upgraded. It's pretty perfect. Awesome, and then it also drops out umpteen amounts of flint. There's flint going everywhere here because obviously this part has nuggets going into nowhere? Where the fuck are the nuggets going? What? How? Oh, from here. Okay, and then this part is designed to also all the cobblestone from this just gets fucking splouted everywhere. I probably should try and fix that as well. But the bigger problem is this. If I collect that and then come over here, here, here. So theoretically, it's that block that's the issue. And then our problem should be resolved. Although I'm stuck now. This is the honeycomb farm, very simple, very definitely not going to break. We are so stacked up on andesite, it is insane. I'm going to fix some stuff that speeds it up a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. We're dropping so much quartz and so much gold. Quartz and gold is nice to have. Anyway, yeah, this farm is now just dog shit because, well, all it produces now is flint and sugarcane, which I don't need any of, by the way. So now it should have some andesite alloy in it. No, so I'm going to drop the andesite alloy until it's done. If I'm gonna set that and equal it to a stack, just so that we can unclog a little quicker, maybe. That could help. I'm terrible at that job. Here, set that to equal to a stack. And then set that one equal to a stack. So now we should go down stacks quicker. Obviously all the gold nuggets, they come out here and go into the gold part of the farm. Other than that, the only parts that I've added and are broken. The only parts that I've added are the parts that are not broken. Everything else is broken. So this is fine. It has something weird to do with all the chunks and stuff. There's no way of really fixing it. But this is the simplest way to do a experienced farm in creating Minecraft. Anyway, back to the task at hand. The 4 stacks of granite stairs that need to be accomplished. Clipboard. Perfect. Stairs. You're fucking kidding me. Having sex with my copper. There we go. Flip that up. Oh, there's another one over here. It's going faster than I expected it to. Anyway, here's just one oxidization cycle. Next part is next. What's next? What is next? What is next? Do I have a trial chamber underneath here? I don't think so. If we look at the cave mode here, we can see there is no trial chamber below. However, there's trial chambers elsewhere. I swear there was one over here. There's definitely deep darks and stuff and all of that. And in magic, there's one over here. You can see it right there. Of course, it's been claimed. So, yeah. Anyway, look at my monies. I'm rich. I'm fucking rich, bruh. Anyway, furthermore, to continue on this list, is 3 and a bit stacks of three stacks go. And now this all should translate. There we go. It's just going to be a longer repeating process of drip. The dripstone is going to be the hardest. 6 stacks of dripstone. without growing dripstone, that's the hardest. That is you need to find a cave with dripstone in it, which is already hard enough, and then you've got to mine at least 6 stacks of dripstone by hand rather than that machine, because it's also spread out. Obviously you can use the dripstone tip bits. It's weird to say. The tip bits of the dripstone to craft them into. But I need to find a dripstone cave, and I don't think there is one nearby, so we're gonna have to go for a fly around till we find one, or at least an entrance to one. Caldera. That's weird. I think I've been there before. Where do we want to go? Because this is all snow area. This is all snow area. Here it's like Jagged Peak. Pretty sure. Snowy plains. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. But where is going to be dripstone? That is the question. Where is going to be the most dripstone? We gotta think. Obviously we can work on the andesite bricks, which is literally just a stack and a bit of andesite bricks, which obviously we can relieve from the farm to hurry it up a little bit. Obviously the farm is definitely not the most efficient, because if it was, all of this would be sand rather than just 3 bells. But that's not my fault. I'm not the best at using the funnels. The tunnels, that's what I call it. The tunnels. So we need to go here, collect some andesite. 2 stacks should be enough. Let's set this to equal a stack. Yeah, I'm not going back down there. It's all over. Fuck. There we go. Put these in there now. Okay, now that we've crossed the dripstone, the andesite off. Copycat slabs. So copycat blocks are crafted a specific way. Through stonecutters, of course. God damn it. I've not had the encounter with a phantom in a while. But I have slept. I have slept in a while. So, can you shut the fuck up? We're gonna need a lot of limestone, which we do not have. I think that's also under crate, yeah. We do not have the limestone or the dripstone. Okay, let me search for... Actually, copycat. Copycat slabs. Okay. There is no recipe for copycat slabs. No, there isn't. So, we get zinc ingots. And I'm guessing one of them makes... So, 3 stacks. This still might not even be 3 stacks. Oh, God. We're gonna have to go zinc mining, I guess. Ah, oh, damn it. That's 2 and a bit. That's... There is a chance. There is no chance that we can get. So we might as well work towards the dripstone while we wait. Brass bars. Brass bars is one brass in a stone cutter, and all I need is 4 of them. So that works. That definitely works. No brass is over here. Oh, more zinc. Perfect. Now we definitely do have enough zinc. Brass bars, industrial iron bars. How many of these do we need? Industrial 26. So industrial iron bars. Ooh, fuck. We can use. Whoa. Okay. How do we coarse fruit? Poppied coarse fruit. Lava spout, and then press it, and you get. Do that 4 times, and you get one of these. I don't know whether you can make a creative motor with that. Probably not. It's a little overpowered. Industrial iron trapdoor is industrial iron ingots. But the bars, there's the bars. So that gives us 16, or we can get them in a stone cutter for 4 of them. And we need 26, so I'm going to just take 10. We put this into a stone cutter, grab that. And then, holy shit, that is a return on investment, god damn. So, if I put like 4, and then another 2, 1 more. There we go, that's enough. Catwalk, there's some other stuff that we can do with that. I'll just put these back just in case. Where do they go? They go into the create section. Because we will definitely... Iron chandelier. Iron chandelier here. Oh, fuck me. God damn. And that only makes 1, and I need 4 of these. 4 iron chandeliers. 1, 2, whoa, whoa, whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then I just need string then. Redstone. There we go. 4 iron chandeliers. Mud brick bulk stairs. Mud brick compact stairs. Mud brick. That's mud bricks. How many do we need? Half a stack, and then so we're gonna need a stack of mud bricks. Which we do not have. So, mud. God damn it. Dirt. I think we just fill out the rest with dirt. There we go, that should be good enough. Although we don't have wheat. We do. Do we have wheat? I'm guessing it would be an unsorted. Yes, we do. But nowhere near enough. So, if anyone knows the recipe for mud, it is a little, I get water, bucket, but have literally a section called bucketed. Oh, nope, I'll just take 5. There we go. And then we just, there we go. And then, unfortunately, it is 1 bucket for 4. I think. Yeah, so we're gonna be here for a while. Making mud. However, I think there is like an easier way. There is no easier way. Although there is. There is an easier way, but then I don't really want to do that. So there is the standard Minecraft way. That's what I said I don't want to do. There you go. While we're doing this, I can just check. Ooh, one has oxidized. I'm only oxidizing them because the color does look similar to the granite color, the granite block color. I don't know, we need some more water now. Helps them blend in a little bit more. Oh. Hey, oh. Me tired, bro. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. Oh. Oof. I think that should be good for packed mud. Maybe if we check, we review the clipboard. Yeah, 31 is pretty perfect. So, which goes which? 31 of the stairs. These. 29 of these. I swear. Yeah. And then, oh god, Iridium is going to be a different story. Because we need both. We need the mosaic bricks. And we need the, oh god. Limestone, blah blah blah. Iridium, oh god. I don't even know if I have Iridium. 6. I have 6. I have 6 Oritium. It's nowhere near enough. God. Here is some. Here is some. So if we look at the map. Okay. Gonna Orch. So we're gonna go down there, mine some of that out. And shove all of this in my backpack. Let's make our way down 100 blocks. Just like so. I don't know how I'm gonna get to that cave. Because this takes me to okay, I see the idea. Whoa. Wait. Where do I have to go? We do this. There we go. And then we need to kind of just go this way. Yo. That's crazy. Go. And now we need to go kind of glide all the way down here through this cave. Don't just keep. Whoa. How does this cave gonna take me there? Let's think. We could always dig. Here. Into this cave. Which is not helping. Unless it is. No, it's not. But here. And then here. And then there we are. There's also a little bit of dripstone as well. Oh, there's so much more. Perfect. With the dripstone as well. Pretty much exactly what I needed. A lot. God damn. But I'm gonna need a lot more deep slate. Dripstone, dripstone. Dripstone, not deep slate. Shit, this thing is massive. I don't know even what you use this block for. Like, 15 bricks. Crushing it gets gold. Okay. I don't know how much we need. Let me say 3 stacks. That is like 4 stacks. However, we need more of the deep slate though. Dripstone, dripstone. I keep calling it deep slate. Up a little bit. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you can grow dripstone. I'm like 80% sure. I can order stuff from down here. That's crazy. There's dripstone down there. With all the creepy crawlies. Cave spider spawner. Whoa. Thanks to Act Infinity. Whoa. And my full netherite armor now. Was in the bag. It was empty. Okay. Another one? There's a little bit more health. This cave is... Speed boost as well. Okay, a baby? A baby? Really? I mean, before we spawn in any more reinforcements. Was in this backpack. Gunpowder. One of the new music discs. From, Can you put that in there? I don't have that one yet. give it a little listen to, shall we? Ah. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Fuck. It's actually kind of cool. Good. I don't know. I like that. 6 stacks. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm also going to stop this because that can be very heavily copyrighted. What's the I've heard that there's an upgrade for the backpacks that lets you put other backpacks in them. Upgrade, smelting upgrade. There's infinite upgrade. Survival infinite upgrade. Experience pump upgrade. It's crafting upgrade. Makes it possible to put backpacks in backpacks. There we go. In Nether Star. The infinite one, however, the survival infinite upgrade does not have a crafting recipe. Okay. Makes all items in backpack infinite. All players can get infinite items and break. Only admins can set infinite blah blah blah. Smelting upgrade, blah 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 blah. Also blasting upgrade. Refill upgrade keeps refilling stacks of selected items in player's inventory. Okay. Very nice. Now I gotta find some more deep slate because we definitely do not have enough. Deep slate dripstone. He's fucking glue like him, bro. Bro's just standing there menacingly. I'm gonna fly around, cave around, see what there is. Ooh, diamonds. Can't not go for some diamonds, am I right? So we still need a little bit more dripstone. So I'm just gonna hide right here. I'm pretty sure nothing can get me now. And let's free cam a little bit to try and find some more dripstone. But that cave is underwater, so that's a no. I feel like I've been here. No, I have not. Okay, which is my location, which is here. There is no way, there's no simple way to get to it. However, there is caves. You can, okay, so if we dig back into this cave, it should connect up. Where is it? Let's look further on. You know, I feel like I go past it. Yep. Perfect. Yep. Just follow this for a bit and we'll be there. The luxuries of free cam, am I right? Diamonds. Now we dig like this way. Perfect. Yeah. And then we go this way, and then we dig up here. Not bad. Not bad, I have to say. Some diamonds. I could... Whoa. Yeah, literally just drop all of this out and it will still go. Sharpness book, not bad. That's it. And then obviously the apprentices, they don't usually have anything in. Now I need to find my way back to the surface. Gosh, I went a long way. This thing, how are we gonna do this? There's a lot of underwater caves around here. Could swim up the lava. Climb up here. What the fuck? Could always go back to where we came. Which is definitely possible. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go back the way we came. This is correct. Go this way and then here. Then through here, then around here. No. Although, yes. And we're back here, and then we can kind of try and find. Oh, there's some dripstone there. I think I'm gonna suck some of that up as well. Like, don't fail miserably at. But okay, he had more health than I expected. Oops, nope. Back up we go. How much health they're supposed to have. Yeah. Whoa. I think that should be it for a deep slate, deep dripstone that I need to collect. Yeah. It was around 6 stacks. I don't think it actually is. It's like 5 or something. 8 maybe. Diamonds. How many diamonds? 13. Ooh. More. Thank you for tennis. Okay, there is. Nice. Boom. Where's the minecart chest? Great, of course. What? There's a few more. We can always go for them. There's another Orichium pack. Patch. There. It's not got as much dripstone. Deerstone. I'm gonna go away from the cave spider spawner because I would prefer not to get poisoned. Ooh. Down here. Is that correct? I'm just guessing. Ooh. Name tag. Very nice. Can always go for a name tag. Oh, let's just empty down as well. can keep that and the rope, but everything else can... Stupid. Couldn't it... Oh. Shift click it, it turns back to its old form. Okay. Why are we playing Minecraft cave sound effects? Which way am I going now? They look on the map. Okay, we need to go. You go this way. And then we need to go this way. And then we need to go this way. Towards the creeper. We need to go this way. Just kidding. Then this way. Then we can... Okay, I think this creeper has a backpack. Where's the creeper? Yes, he does. No, that's not. Damn it. I would have liked the backpack, I have to say. Now, I just saw diamonds. Oh, diamonds. I'm gonna mine straight this way. Hope to get something. Almost there. There we go. All I want is a drip stone. The stone. The drip stone. Okay, why is he so fast? Come up, boy. And that is how you do it. Is there more deer stone? Why do I keep saying? Or just folded. Okay, well, what now? I'm either gonna get hit off by some creepy crawly. Is there a way out here? This is normal stone, okay. There are caves. There are caves. Yep. That's promising. That is promising. So, here's the thought. If we fly up into this cave, might I add, is very hard to see. I don't even see it now. With only 5 rockets. Okay, so it's just there. I see it. Whoa. Okay. I did not expect that. Okay. Well, that is. And then where did I see? When did I think this was going to go? Well. No, we can still do that. Cobblestone. dig it like up here somewhere. There we go. And then follow this a little bit. And then where do we go here? Kind of just want to be able to fly out. But we're here now. So we can either go down. And then... So down, and then we go this way. To this kind of here. And then we dig kind of that way. And then we go this way, Fuck. I can actively hear it. There we go, up a little bit. And theoretically, from the peak, we can literally just dig this way. And we'll be home free. Go. Okay. So all of this needs to be converted into this. There we go. And then I'm going to convert this one's into this. And then this one into that. It might be a little... There we go. And then if I just dump all of this into... okay. And then we can use the clipboard to extract it. So 61, blah 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 blah. Oof. So let me take 10 of each, is that? And then wrong backpack, but still fine. We stuck these ones into stairs and those ones into stairs. Oh god damn it. And then we clipboard onto there. And theoretically this should give us everything we need. 424. Okay, well that is... Did it go back into the... sure. I think it did. Okay. We'll come back. Although... Yoink. Any more? Or any more? No. It's a lot of... So it's, it is, 141 copper bulbs. And copper bulbs, they're pretty expensive, I have to say. I never knew how expensive they were until I crafted up a bunch of them. Ooh. That's what we missing. Can we put this in there? And then once I've built the train station, I will build the okay. Wait, are we missing 8 cut granite bricks there? Yeah, so once we build the train station, I will build a train track farm, kind of like on top of it somewhere. It's literally just cobblestone generator, smelt the cobblestone, and then smelt the cobblestone, and then split it into slabs, and then place iron nuggets on top of it, which means we'll need a nugget farm. And of course, they're pretty simple, so we can split it up kind of 2 and 2. 2 does the slabs, and 2 does the nuggets. Obviously, the flint will be the problem. So, 2 cut dripstone stairs, and 8 cut granite stairs. Apparently, we're out of cut granite. So, along with cut dripstone, okay, we need 8 of those, and we need 2 of these. Was it 2 of these? Was it 2? It was indeed 2. 8 of those. Where's 2? Over here. And then stone cutter. There we go. What else? Boop, boop. Okay, well that's broken. Okay, well. There we go. Okay. Brass is done. Chandeliers are done. 3 gearboxes, they aren't necessary. Cut limestone, brick, slabs, and I don't have 2 stacks of limestone. If we check the limestone is only accessible through mining it. And you know where limestone is? Because this ain't limestone. Is it? Is that limestone? No, it's calcite. Damn. Of course it's not limestone. Okay, well limestone is going to be almost as tricky to find as the Iridium was. So that's gonna be for this. Whoa. I forgot we needed zinc. Okay, that's going to be it for once I've crafted 3 stacks? 3 stacks? 3 stacks and 2. There you go, 3 stacks and 2, and then we're going to cut them down into the slab version. Copycat slabs. Okay then. There you go, three slabs, three stacks and 2. 3 stacks and 2. Okay. And then I'll finish the rest off, which is actually not much, just some limestone, framed glass, the wooden walkway steps. I'll add them in last, because there is a little to do about that. The waxed exposed copper bulbs we can always add in last as well, and the 18 stone. Other than that, everything else, the only... Oh, fuck. Oh, the only important stuff we need to add is the cut limestone and the framed glass. Where's my andesite doors, by the way? BTW. God damn it. Okay, we'll be back after I've had lunch. I might just end stream and then say part 2. Yeah, we'll end stream. I'll come back at 1, and then yeah, and then we'll do that. Okay, bye. We'll